If you're over 60 and waking up without morning erections, don't tell yourself it's just age. It's not just getting older. It's your body sending an urgent warning that you're slowly starving your manhood to death. Decades of using the wrong salt, eating processed food, and avoiding the conversation no man wants to have quietly drained the very minerals that power your blood flow, nerve signals, and testosterone. Stay with me, because what you are about to hear might change everything. I'm Dr. Mary Blake, board-certified urologist with over 30 years treating men just like you. I have sat across from thousands of men in their 60s, 70s, even 80s, good men, proud men who thought they were finished. And I've helped them reclaim their strength, their confidence, and yes, their intimacy, by giving them the real truth their doctors never bothered to explain. They told you to fear salt, but the truth is, it's not salt itself killing your erections, it's the wrong kind of salt. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly why refined salt has been quietly destroying your circulation and draining your manhood dry. I'll teach you the simple morning ritual I give my own patients. A small glass of warm water with just the right mineral-rich salt that can begin restoring blood flow, nerve response, and even spontaneous erections in as little as 7 to 14 days. This isn't theory. It's a method that has transformed the lives of men who thought they'd never see another morning erection again. And if you ignore it, the silent decline will only get worse, leaving you weaker, lonelier, and more disconnected from the man you know you still are. Stay with me. Watch until the end. Don't miss this. It could be the most important thing you hear this year. They told you this was normal. That after 60 you should just expect your erections to fade. That it's age, genetics, bad luck. But the truth is far worse. You're not just getting older, you're running on empty. Your blood vessels are stiffening. Your nerves are losing their spark. And the minerals your body once relied on to fuel blood flow and testosterone, long gone, drained by decades of processed food, stress, and that pure white refined salt they told you was safe. But stay with me. You see, what most men don't realize is that this silent mineral depletion doesn't just make you soft in bed. It strangles your circulation everywhere. It starves your muscles of oxygen. It leaves you waking up flat, tired, disconnected, and it slowly eats away at the part of you that felt like a man, your confidence, your drive, your ability to look at your wife and know you're still her man. And if you think that's bad, listen to this. Over time, that deficiency doesn't just stay quiet. It leads to chronic, low-level inflammation in your arteries. Your blood vessels narrow. The smooth muscle in your penis loses flexibility. Nerve signals slow to a crawl. Erections go from strong and full to weak and unresponsive. Morning wood vanishes altogether. Your body starts sending you a clear message. I can't do this anymore. No one wants to say this, but you need to hear it. Society told you losing function was just getting old. Doctors told you to avoid salt without explaining why. They never told you that the real threat was not the sodium, but the lack of vital minerals stripped away from your table salt. They let you believe decline was inevitable. They let you suffer in silence. I had a patient, Robert, 71, retired, married over 40 years. He came to me ashamed, wouldn't meet my eye. Said he loved his wife more than ever, but his body just didn't respond anymore. He felt defeated, like less of a man. He told me, "Doc, I still want her, but I can't do anything about it." He'd stopped believing there was any hope. He'd accepted the lie that aging meant giving up. And sadly, he's not the only one. But I'm here to tell you it doesn't have to be that way. You don't have to watch your confidence wither. You don't have to avoid your partner's eyes in the morning. You don't have to accept decline as your new normal. Stay with me, we're not done yet. You need to hear what comes next, because there's a way to fight back, and I'm going to show you exactly how. Now, let's talk about exactly what you can do. I want you to take a breath and know this isn't the end. You're not broken. Your body is simply running on empty because no one told you the truth about what it really needs. You were taught to fear salt, to cut it out completely. But the truth is, it's not salt itself that's the enemy. It's the wrong kind of salt. Nari, the bleached refined table salt you've used for years, is stripped of the minerals your blood vessels and nerves depend on. It's like trying to fuel an engine with water instead of gasoline. Over time, your circulation slows, your blood vessels stiffen, and your erections weaken. Many men don't realize that those missing minerals, magnesium, potassium, zinc, selenium, are crucial for relaxing arteries, boosting nitric oxide, and supporting healthy testosterone levels. This isn't guesswork. It's basic human biology. Without these minerals, your blood can't flow the way it should. Your nerves can't fire the way they once did. Your hormonal clock loses its rhythm. That's why even men with plenty of desire feel betrayed by their own bodies. But here's the good news. You can start restoring what's been lost with something as simple as a pinch of unrefined mineral-rich salt in warm water each morning. This isn't a gimmick. It's about giving your body the building blocks it's been quietly begging for. When you switch to Himalayan pink salt or Celtic sea salt, you're not just seasoning your food, you're feeding your cells. Stay with me because next I'm going to show you the exact step-by-step method you can follow every single morning to start feeling the difference. Don't miss what's next. Here's exactly how you can do this every morning. First thing when you wake up, before coffee or food, take 1/4 teaspoon of unrefined, mineral-rich salt. This isn't your regular white table salt. You want real Himalayan pink salt or Celtic sea salt. Drop that pinch into a glass of warm water. Not too hot, just enough to help dissolve it fully. Stir it gently. Then drink it slowly on an empty stomach. Give your body a moment to absorb it. Why warm water? Because it helps the minerals dissolve and be absorbed faster. This small ritual delivers magnesium to help relax your blood vessels. It provides potassium to balance your fluids and reduce pressure. It gives you zinc and selenium that support natural testosterone production. Many men don't realize their blood flow depends on these minerals being in balance. When you skip this step, you stay stuck with stiff arteries, sluggish circulation, and weak erections. But with this habit, you're giving your body the exact tools it needs to turn things around. I've seen men in their 60s and 70s tell me within 2 weeks they woke up with stronger, fuller morning erections again. It's not magic. It's your body finally getting what it was missing all these years. Don't rush it. Make this a daily practice. Consistency is everything here. Stay with me, because the next tip might surprise you and make this even more effective. Let me tell you about Jim, one of my patients. He's 67, retired electrician, proud of working with his hands his whole life. When he first came to see me, he wouldn't even meet my eyes. He sat there quiet, twisting his wedding ring, finally saying, "Doc, I love my wife, but I feel useless." He hadn't had a reliable erection in over a year. He tried pills, but they stopped working or gave him headaches. He said he felt like he lost a part of himself. I told him straight, "Jim, you're not broken. You're depleted. Your body isn't quitting. It's starving for the minerals that fuel circulation and hormones." I explained how decades of refined salt and processed food stripped away what his blood vessels and nerves needed. He was skeptical. He laughed and said, "You're telling me salt is going to fix this?" I nodded. But not any salt. The right kind. So we started small. Every morning, 1/4 teaspoon of pink Himalayan salt in warm water on an empty stomach. He promised he'd try it for 2 weeks. When he came back, he walked in with a different posture. He looked me in the eye and said, "Doc, I don't know what's happening, but I woke up hard this morning. First time in years." He told me his wife noticed too. They hadn't been that close in months. It wasn't perfect or like being 25 again, but it was real. He felt alive. That look in his eyes was the best part for me. That's the power of giving your body what it actually needs instead of masking the problem. Stay with me, because next I'm going to show you even more benefits you probably never realized this simple habit can unlock. Don't go anywhere. You need to know this. Now let's talk about what really happens when you start giving your body these missing minerals every single morning. First, your blood flow improves where it matters most. Magnesium from unrefined salt helps relax and open your arteries. That means stronger, steadier, oxygen-rich blood moving down there, helping you achieve and maintain firmer erections. But it's not just about sex. It's about energy. Those trace minerals replenish your cells, reducing that heavy, flat feeling you wake up with. You start the day feeling lighter on your feet, clearer in your head. Many men tell me they stop needing that extra afternoon nap just to get through the day. Next, it triggers your hormonal clock. You see, morning erections aren't just about desire. They're your body's natural signal that testosterone is flowing, blood is circulating, and your endocrine system is alive. When you're depleted, that signal fades away. But by restoring magnesium, zinc, and selenium, you help your body remember how to produce testosterone naturally. Many of my patients report spontaneous morning erections returning within 7 to 14 days. It also sharpens your nerve communication. Erections don't begin in the bedroom. They start in the brain. A thought, a memory, a moment of connection. Those signals travel through your nervous system to your pelvis. Without minerals like magnesium and potassium, those signals get slow and fuzzy. Restoring them helps you feel more responsive, more present, more like yourself again. Another huge benefit is stress control. High cortisol is the enemy of testosterone. Chronic stress drains your minerals and keeps you in fight or flight mode. Unrefined salt helps regulate adrenal function and lower cortisol naturally. Men have told me they feel calmer, less edgy, more able to be patient and intimate with their partner. Finally, it even helps with sleep. Those same minerals calm the nervous system before bed. Some patients take a small pinch in warm water at night to help them fall asleep and stay asleep. Because deep sleep is where testosterone production happens. Better sleep, better mood, better energy, better sex, Stay with me, because in the next part I want to share another patient story that shows exactly how powerful this can be when you make it a daily habit. Don't miss it. Let me tell you about Robert. He's 71, retired teacher, married over 45 years. When he first sat in my office, he spoke so quietly I had to lean in. He said, "Doc, I look at my wife and I still love her, but my body doesn't respond." He hadn't had a firm erection in months. Worse, he felt ashamed. Like he was failing her. Like he was failing himself. He thought it was just age. That there was nothing left to do. I told him the truth. "Robert, you're not too old. Your body is starving for minerals it used to have in abundance. It's not about pills or gimmicks. It's about fueling the engine you've got." I explained the same simple habit. Every morning, 1/4 teaspoon of unrefined mineral-rich salt in warm water. He was skeptical but willing. 2 weeks later, he called me. I could hear it in his voice, lighter, almost laughing. He said, "Doc, I woke up with something I hadn't felt in a long time." My wife noticed too. It wasn't perfect, but it was real. And more importantly, he felt hope. He felt alive. He kept going. A month in, he told me they were close again in a way they hadn't been in years. That's what I want you to know. This isn't about being 25 again. It's about restoring what time and neglect tried to take. It's about looking at your partner and knowing you can still be there for them. It's about dignity, confidence, connection. And he's just one of many men who turned things around with this simple change. You can too. Don't go anywhere, because what comes next is even more important. I want you to really understand how you can make this part of your life every single day. Stay with me. They told you cutting salt was the healthy choice. They said you were protecting your heart, your pressure, your future. But the truth is, you weren't protecting anything. You were starving your body of the very minerals it needs to keep you a man. The refined, bleached, lifeless table, salt in your kitchen is nothing but sodium chloride. The real power was stripped away. The magnesium, potassium, zinc, selenium, all removed. And you paid for it with your circulation, your energy, your erections. But stay with me, because you really need to hear this. This mistake is more than diet advice gone wrong. It's a slow betrayal. You see, after 60, your body doesn't just shrug off missing minerals. It hoards what little it has left. Your vessels stiffen. Your nerves stop firing clearly. Your hormonal clock loses its rhythm. You wake up flat, drained, disconnected from your partner. And if you think that's bad, there's more you need to know. Because every year you keep using the wrong salt or no salt at all, you sink deeper into depletion. Your blood flow weakens. Your body starts signaling that it no longer sees intimacy as necessary. It conserves energy for survival instead of connection. Most men don't even realize it's happening until it's too late. They just accept the loss. They stop reaching for their partner. They stop trying. And they begin to believe that's normal. That's aging. That's what men are supposed to do. But no one told you the truth. No one told you that the real enemy was the salt stripped of life. That you needed those minerals to keep your blood moving freely, your hormones balanced, your nerves alive. They told you aging meant decline, that losing your manhood was dignified. But they lied. No one wants to say it, but you need to hear it. You don't just lose erections. You lose yourself. You lose the spark that made you feel strong, capable, connected. I'm here to tell you the truth. You're not broken. You're not finished. You're just missing the raw materials your body has been begging for silently for years. Because this is too important to keep silent about. I know it's hard to talk about. It's personal. Embarrassing. Well, wouldn't you, eh? You might feel shame even thinking about it. But you shouldn't. You're not weak. You're not less of a man for wanting to fix this. I see you. I understand you. And I'm not here to judge you. I'm here to help you. Stay with me. I'm going to help you change this. You can get this part of your life back. You can look at your partner with confidence again. And that's just the beginning. Stay with me. We're not done yet. You need to hear what comes next. Without a plan, knowledge is useless. I know you don't want to just sit there thinking this sounds good in theory. You want to know exactly what to do when you wake up tomorrow morning. That's the difference between hoping things will change and actually giving your body the chance to heal. You deserve better than vague advice or empty promises. You deserve a real, practical routine you can start today. But make this real. Here's what I tell my own patients. Step 1. Choose the right salt. Not the cheap white table salt that's been stripped of everything. You want unrefined, mineral-rich salt like Himalayan pink salt or Celtic sea salt. This is non-negotiable. Step 2. Measure out about a quarter teaspoon. Not heaping, not tiny. Just a simple, consistent pinch. Step 3. Dissolve it in a glass of warm water first thing in the morning. Before coffee. Empty stomach. Step 4. Drink it slowly. Don't gulp it down. Let your body wake up and absorb what it's been missing. Step 5. Do it every day. Consistency is where the magic happens. It doesn't have to be complicated. Why does this work? Because your body has been starved of the minerals it needs for circulation and nerve health. Magnesium helps your blood vessels relax and open. Potassium balances your fluids and reduces stress on your heart. Zinc and selenium help your body produce testosterone naturally. When these minerals are missing, your blood can't flow the way it should. Your nerves stop firing cleanly. Your hormonal rhythm gets thrown off. By giving your body what it needs each morning, you're not forcing anything. You're allowing it to work the way it was meant to. And if you stay with it, you'll start to notice your energy shift, your mood improve, and yes, your erections get stronger and more reliable. You can do this. Even if you've never been good at routines, even if you think you're too old to start, small changes are better than none. It's about showing up for yourself, one glass of warm water at a time. No pills. No fancy equipment. Just you giving your body back what it's been craving for years. Stick with me, I want you to try this. Don't write yourself off before you even begin. And there's even more you need to know. Stay with me, I'm not done helping you yet. You'll want to hear the next part. What we talked about today isn't some quick fix or cheap trick. This is real medicine. It's understanding why your body has been quietly giving up on you and giving it what it's been begging for all along. It's about restoring blood flow, nerve health, and hormonal balance with something as simple and natural as mineral-rich salt in warm water every morning. These aren't gimmicks. They're the real, proven steps I've given my own patients for years. This is not just talk. It's a real path back to feeling like yourself again. If you ignore it, the cost is more than just weak erections. It's waking up each day feeling drained, disconnected from your partner, from your own sense of manhood. It's letting your body harden and weaken, accepting the lie that you're too old to want more. And I don't want that for you. You deserve better. You deserve to hold your partner's gaze with confidence, to feel alive in your own skin, to know you're still a man in every sense of the word. I know this isn't easy to talk about. No, I know you might feel embarrassed even thinking about it. But you're not alone. You're not broken. You can change. I've sat across from hundreds of men your age who felt the same fear, the same shame, the same quiet grief. And I've watched them come back to life with small, consistent steps. If you're here now, listening all the way through, that tells me you care enough to try. So here's what I want you to do. If you found this helpful, subscribe to the channel right now. Hit the bell so you never miss another tip designed just for you. Don't stay silent. Join the conversation. Type 1 in the comments if this speaks to you, or 0 if you want to tell me why it didn't. I read every single one. Your voice matters here. Thank you for being here, for caring enough about yourself to stay to the end. It means you're the kind of man who's willing to fight for his health, his dignity, his connection. Stay with me. More truths are coming your way. Let's keep going on this journey together.